What is up, nation of the Grooveland? My name is David Lemon. You must probably know me by now. I am the community manager in Groove Digital Company and the person doing the live streams almost every day for you guys so that you can learn, you can improve, and you can have better websites, you can have better businesses so that they are making more money for you and you are having a bigger impact on the world. So every Wednesday, we are actually doing our GroovePages show and tell where we review users' sites. So basically, during the week, the users are working on their sites and we're helping them to accomplish certain goals. And then on Wednesdays, the people that want to share what they worked on so far, they can just paste their links on this post where we share it in the Facebook group. And then this way we can actually review and help out. So for example, it's not only me that I'm giving the feedback on to. For example, Barry posted it and received a lot of different comments from other users. As you can see here, users are helping each other out, commenting on different sites, and it is just a community is helping you advance. So in case you want to post your site, post your link that you created, you can do it here in this live stream just below. Pop in your link and then we'll get to it and review it together. Not only me, but as well the users here in the group. However, in these live streams on Wednesday, I want to click on these so that I record my own review, my own opinion about your sites, about the sites that the users publish, that the users share out. So I have a system that I'm going through every week, and this is over here. So I review the goal of the site. Site, every page needs to have its own goal. There need to be calls to action, very clear calls to action. When a visitor comes to the site, you as a creator of the page needs to ask something from a visitor, something to do, some action to take, either buy or sign up or join a Facebook group or download a freebie or anything like that. You need to ask them a goal. There needs to be some action that you require from the visitor to take. That's the first part. The second part is reviewing the trust factor from 1 till 10. I give a number in between, and then 1 being the lowest score and the 10 being the highest possible score. I give a trust factor by thinking about, would I purchase or would I sign up or would I do some action on the site if I would have just found it scrolling around the internet. Design, also from 1 till 10. I usually take the longest time on the design section because I really want you guys to improve so that you see what you can improve as well on your site. So design score from 1 till 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest. I give a score out and explain what needs to be improved so that it is better. Brandability, some sites have options to go and become a huge brand like Coca-Cola and other companies that basically do certain tasks, but there is options to improve and to grow. And there are, of course, sites, for example, small affiliate niche sites that don't have a lot of options and opportunities. So I just give a score between 1 to 10 of what my opinion is on what the owner of the site could focus on. And then the number 5 is to sum up the actions to take. I want to give you actually what you need to do in order to have a higher number, a higher score than what I gave you previously in the steps 2, 3, and 4. So I give you the actions to take, and then hopefully next time when you come back to the GroovePages show and tell, we can review it and then see the difference that was done. So this is my system that I'm going through every week. And I believe this is the 8th GroovePages show and tell. So I know I helped a lot of people, and I've seen a lot of sites that are live now, that are making money for users that jumped on and shared their sites on show and tell. So if you just listen to the advice of the other users in the community, and also in case you listen to my advice, I believe you have very good chances to do good in your own business ventures. So let me just jump into the community and see who is on tonight. Okay, perfect. So I have a couple of sites already posted here. Very good. I have Mehdi Hassan. I have Ilya posting his sites. Amazon Marketplace is actually, that's the name of a person that is sharing out his site. So we'll review that one later on. Ilya saying, "Hey David, Prakash is here. Prakash, I hope you will share your site as well." Eldon Hamlin is here as well. Signed up to get notifications from you when you go live, but it didn't work. I'm not sure if you did it through groovefunnels.com/calendar. This is basically where you opt into our training calendar. So groovefunnels.com/calendar. In case you guys want to do that, sorry, you can opt into this calendar. You can add it to your own Google Calendar on your phone, or to iCal if you have an Apple device. um, you can just basically have this calendar every week send you notifications about the trainings. I'm not quite sure if it didn't work on your side. I have the notification on my side, so could be that you just need to add them one more time. It is pretty simple. You add it to your calendar and you actually press add. It will be imported, and then you are good to go. So this is something that you can do for yourself. I highly suggest you do. Keisha is here saying good morning all. Hi David Lemon. Hi all. What's up David? Hi Rob. It's good to have you here. Tina is joining us. Tina, good to have you here. Applied your suggestion at the website, the website looks much better. Thank you very much. Claudia is sharing her site, digitalpioneering.com. We'll have a look at later on. Christine saying hello. Leonard saying, hey, David. Hi, Leonard. It's good to have you here, buddy. And then Claudia is saying, so excited to learn more. Awesome. So, guys, I will be reviewing the sites over here, and this will be an interaction. So I will take a site, go through these steps, go through my system, and then maybe read through a couple of comments, and then take another site and another site and another site as well. What I would like you to ask, I would like to ask you, please, in case you can. We will have a couple of questions, of course, but in case you have any questions intended for me, so targeted so that I answer it, please put a Q dash and then ask away your question. Because later on, when I'm scrolling through all the comments, through all the questions, it will actually make it easier for me to see what is a question for me, what is a question for somebody else. In case you're communicating with somebody else in the Facebook chat or on YouTube comments, then please don't include these cues and don't mention that this is a question. Just type in your questions, because I need longer time to go through everything if I don't have this queue. So just to increase the speed of me finding your questions, please include Q dash and then ask away your question. Okay. Marwin is watching us from YouTube. Claudia is saying hello all. Narasima Rao, sorry if I didn't pronounce it correctly. Hello to you too. And then Eric is here watching us. David Lemon. Hi, David Lemon. Good to have you here, guys. So I believe we are ready to start. So I want to start with the sites that were published and then linked over here to this post. Every Tuesday evening, I put on this GroovePages show and tell post. And then on Friday, I actually turn off the comments so that you cannot comment on it, because I want to give a new post the next week. But I don't want to actually delete this because it's so much valuable information for the creators of the site. If somebody comments and then actually the creators of the sites can go back and review, and okay, so this was Victoria, she helped me with this, maybe I want to thank her later on, something like this. But this is valuable information people can go back to, so I don't want to remove this, but I will turn off the commenting after we reviewed these sites, so that on the next week's GroovePages show and tell, we have a fresh new comment section to go and review. So I want to start with Barry Kraft's site. He has ymc.groovepages.com. Let's just click on it and then have a look. Okay. Let me just zoom in for you guys so you can see a bit better. I believe this is looking great. Awesome. So, having trouble converting funnel prospects to client, land more funnel clients with our complete funnel marketing package. Okay, good. You have come to the right place for help. Good. You're addressing two big issues. Check out everything this package includes: brandable white label report, brandable infographics. Okay, this is showing up the package now. 20 social media images. Ready to start closing more funnel deals. I want this now. So the first call to action is when I'm actually at the half of the page. So this is immediately, this needs to be improved. I would put a button over here. It will not make a mess. It will not look strange. The same button that was over here. I want this now. Just duplicate it, Barry, and pull it over here and just connect it so that it leads to the same place. But give a call to action immediately if somebody comes. Having trouble converting funnel prospects, land more funnel clients with our complete funnel marketing package. If somebody will be ready, somebody will say, okay, I'm in, and then actually they will click that button. So just give them the action opportunity to actually click that. Okay, let's just scroll through the page. But wait, there's more. Check out these exciting bonuses. Awesome. Barry is giving away bonuses. This is very important in case you are doing your own products. Give out bonuses. It doesn't have to be something um, very hard to create or hard to get. So my best online resources. This is great. Everybody can do this one. What are your best online resources? What are you actually using day to day in your business? What is helping you advance further? This is an awesome bonus that you can create in no time, and it will also help you to to keep track of all the apps that you are using. Bonus 2, marketing cheat sheets. Okay. Bonus 3, improve website conversions, brandable report. Okay, great. Ready to start closing more funnels daily. Okay, so this is the same call to action over here. Then we have testimonials. Testimonials are very important. This is very good. Want to have even more value to really skyrocket your business. Okay, so he is giving even more. So get an additional. Okay, so this is an upsell. So in case somebody gets this upsell, then he is giving away these bonuses as well. Complete landing page, including autoresponder messages. Nice one, Barry. Upsell bonus 2, online review guide, brandable report. Okay, video review guide, brandable report. Okay, perfect. Again, a call to action, looking for more content ideas, repurpose for even more value. Okay, pam, 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 pam. He is actually saying what you can do with it. And let's do this now. Okay, so standard, I like that it is faded. It is not as strong color as this one, because this is the one that is pulling your eyes, this gold package with a stronger color. And I believe Barry knows what he's doing with the color playing with colors, because he has a very nicely designed site with these colors. So upsells are over here. It is nicely visible. And then here is Barry. He is the guy behind this project. Awesome. So simple footer, copyright marketing LLC, all rights reserved. Great stuff. Barry, very well done. I'm actually very happy with everything on here. So let's just review. Yeah, let's just start this system that I have over here. So the goal is to actually sell this product. Having trouble, land more funnel clients with our complete funnel marketing package. It immediately says what, but to actually get to the how is lower down the page, starting from this button. So from the half of the page onwards, you have very regularly, you have the call to action buttons, and then at the end, of course, you have the big pricing plan reveal. So I believe you would need to put a call to action button at the top of the page as well, where you are actually saying land more funnel clients, and then just give it to go, yes, I want it now, or yeah, I'm ready. something like that. So the goal, you have it there. It's a bit hidden. It can be worked on, but you're so close to getting it perfect. Just one single button. As some other people say, you're just one button away. Trust factor. I absolutely trust this site. It is very nicely done. A lot of personal images of people, and you can see even the book has a guy's image over here, and then again there is testimonials and Barry showing up with his image as well. So this is a very nicely designed site, and this is something that I would see do good on the market. Let me just have a look. Design from 1 till 10. Let me just have a look at the design. I will not be too harsh, not go into every detail, but let's just go and see. So as I'm reviewing sites and when I'm creating sites, I like to have like 1, 2, max 3, but this is in a worst case scenario 3 colors. When we are reviewing Barry's site, he has this green and shades of it. He has this blue and shades of it. So this is this blue and white, gray, some kind of purple, but let's just call this a shade of this blue. So this is different blue. And then this purple. So I know why he did it, because he's playing with colors to attract attention. And that is fine. It's just that maybe this blue would need to be corrected, and then I would put a white button over here, or some kind of a stronger color button that is pulling the attention of the eyes towards the button itself. But I believe just a white button would be looking great. But the design is very well basically done. The blocks are very clear, and there is enough spacing between the blocks so that not everything is tightly together. So there is like space for your eyes to relax a bit after watching the content and reading through the content. Let's just go and have a look if the site is mobile responsive. I'm not judging this too harshly, because this is in case you're creating custom site like Barry has. This is not very simple to do. It is not very hard to do either. So in case you want to jump on it and then create custom sites with custom mobile responsiveness, you can watch a couple of my videos. I will probably link to it in the comment section after reviewing Barry's site, but let's just have a look. So this is the laptop view. Let's just scroll through it very quickly. It is looking great. Doesn't have to have any modifications on this one. This looks great. Maybe this button needs to be pulled up a bit. This looks great. Everything is fine. Great. So this is the laptop view. Let's just make it a bit smaller. This is the horizontal tablet view. Let's just scroll to it quickly. This is looking amazing. Okay, so there is a bit of text here going through, bleeding out behind the second block. So this would need a bit of attention. The rest is fine. Maybe take this container over here and just pull everything up a bit on this device itself. There's a bit too much spacing over here. Again, the text is bleeding behind the next the next container over here with a gray background. This one is a bit too close together. So this call to action over here, you have to just move it a bit away, but the rest looks fine. Really good job, Barry. Again here, so you just need to move this the whole container a bit lower. Just push it down a bit, and then it will be better. This is fine. This is fine, and then your the end of the site is great. Let's just make it a bit taller. So this is a vertical tablet view. This is going to be looking different because GroovePages immediately pushes the columns after each other. So basically, if you had a 2-column layout on a desktop, GroovePages will put them just below each other. So let me just have a look. This one is fine. The text is not going behind the second block on this one. This is fine. Maybe this needs to be also positioned to the middle. This is great. This is awesome. Okay, so here is a bit of text going in the background. Ooh, this image is quite big. This one as well. Maybe the images you can resize on the tablet devices, and they're looking good. But I don't know why. Could be that it is only for me, but some of the images are looking very, very pixelated. Maybe you can look into getting a higher resolution screenshots of your pages, and then these images, they would be looking much better when the site is loaded. Then they show up in like very sharp quality. Everything else is fine. Let's just do the final one for the mobile. The mobile is most of the times the hardest to do, because you have to cram all this information, all the knowledge that you want to say on the whole page. You need to just put it in this small kind of a place. So the trick is to make the font size a bit smaller. The font size is too big for a mobile, in my opinion. Over here there is need some for some spacing. This is fine. This is looking great. There's a couple of icons that are different colors over here. As well here as well. I don't know if this is intentional or not. I just wanted to point it out. But yeah, it looks great. I believe Barry did an amazing job. What do you guys think? Um, what do you guys think about Barry's site? I believe he did a great job. But yeah, in case you want to mention something, just mention it in the comments of this live stream. Maybe you can tag him, Barry, or just type in Barry, da 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 da. In case you have found something that you want to point out before we wrap this up. But yeah, I mentioned that there are a couple of videos on getting sites fully mobile responsive. I would suggest you to watch the video on mobile responsive. Just let's try to type in mobile groove pages. Here we go. Basics of making pages fully responsive on mobile. Fully mobile responsive using GroovePages. I will share this one in the comments here, and then also in the Facebook community. This is the basics. So I go into I don't go into a lot of details on here on modifying your site for a mobile view. I just point out the basics of what you need to do. However, I have created a, I'm it is a very long video. I have the timestamps which I will be updating, which I will update today. Creating an awesome about us page. This video is 3 hours long. Sorry. I created an about us page, and then I go into step by step and show how to make it mobile responsive. This is why the video is so long. But yes, I will make it from here, from 1 hour 47, basically almost the half of the video. This is where we start actually making it look good on mobile. So I will share this one as well. This goes into depth. What I do when a problem happens, and when something needs modifying and something needs to be re-edited. What do we need to actually do in those cases? I was also having a couple of things that I was like, what do I need to do? And then I was, yeah, I need to do this and this and this. So this video I highly suggest in case you want to go into more depth, in case you are a more advanced user and you want to really dive into deep customization for your custom sites. In case you're using templates, you don't have to watch this video. It is good to learn all these things, but this is not recommended in case you are just starting out with GroovePages. So you have it. You have the options. I will be putting up the timestamps today, but for now, somewhere around 1 hour 50 minutes mark, this is where we start and modifying it for the mobile devices. So this is it. I believe there is a couple of comments. Awesome job, Barry. Looking so amazing, Barry. I wish I was there. No worries, Claudia. You'll get there very soon. Nice side, Barry. Mobile view, left margin spacing on some of the paragraphs. Thank you very much, Keisha, for pointing that out. Very good. All right. Very nice job. Great job, Barry. Great job, Barry. Awesome. Thank you very much, guys, for encouragement. I believe Barry will be very happy with everything there. Um, is it possible to stream higher quality than 1080p next time? I have it full screen and 1080p and still can't read web addresses and text. So I I can stream. I have a great camera, but StreamYard is not streaming in higher quality, and this is not because of the my setup and because of what we have here. It is because most probably the live stream, you're downloading a lot of content at the same time. Live streaming always looks a bit pixelated on the devices. Try to jump over to Facebook, have a look if it's better. But streaming higher in higher quality than 1080p live is not something that I will be doing soon, because I don't think a lot of people can watch 4K, and also their internets are going to be uh, not very happy with all that. It says it works great on my end. Actually, might be connection problems. Could be. Try to jump over on Facebook and have a look there. And maybe your internet is the one that is having the issues loading in all this content at the same time. So I don't believe 4K would help with that. Anyway, this was Barry's site. Very good job, Barry. I didn't go through the brandability because it was not, there wasn't a brand, there wasn't a name of the whole funnel, of the whole like site. There was no brand. The domain was not branded. The site was not branded. And actions to take just to fix up the mobile responsiveness using the videos that I showed. And then yeah, just put that button over there in the beginning. That's basically it. So this is Barry Kraft's website. Let's just jump in, and I want to show you this one. I'm very happy when I open this one, Victoria Blunt's site. Let me just come over here. Hello everyone, here is my Groove page I have created, first one, and this is actually an improvement from what I learned earlier. Thanks to the Groove Funnels fam and Dave Lemon for your teachings and awesome hacks, and to Donna helping us, constantly motivating us. Here's my link to the page, second version. Okay, would love your feedback so I can improve my copy, colors, and layout further. My next project is incorporating a shopping cart to fully use my Groove cell. Thank you, Groovers. No worries, Victoria. It's good to have you here. And then let's just have a look at your site. So guys, when I saw her site, I was very happy because she's using some kinds of things on a free account. So as you can see here, free. This site was built with Groove Funnels. This is a free account that she is using. And then look at what she created. I'll just quickly scroll through everything. She has embedded her own custom. She has an access to an app called Endorsal, and she implemented these pop-ups of reviews of people actually shared reviews about what she's promoting. Let me just scroll through quickly. So look at this one. She created her own custom-made buttons, which are looking amazing. She has the very similar images as I mean, I believe these are the same images that we have on our sites. What do you get when you sign up? Sign up here for free, get paid, build authority. She actually created custom made these blocks and things like this, designed simply, nicely. Get my free access immediately, a button that is very visible. You cannot miss it. The hashtag new normal is here. Get everything you need to sell your products and services online. Step 1, step 2, step 3, bam, free access. Look at this one. It's amazing. This is just an image that was put in here. It's like very nicely done. What actual users are raving about. So Carrie Lee is here, Tifu Jane is here, Kathy Walls, Eric Strickland, Ilya, who is here, and Eric as well on these live streams. It's like Ernest, Martin, and it's like these are people that are very active in the community, and once people see these reviews, they see that these are actual people, that these are actual reviews. Everything that is written out is true. So these people, the Robert gave his review, Leo gave his review, and everything that you see here is real. She also implemented some frequently asked questions here, which is awesome. And I believe when you have a product that you don't want to actually go into extreme details about, this is very cool to have. Then free access, get free access. There's an image of Mike Phil Same. For a limited time, this free deal is brought to us by the founder of Every Webinar in Kartra, Mike Phil Same. Disclaimer, bam, and then this site was built with GrooveFunnels. So very nicely done. I believe she did a very good job. And these pop-ups are just bringing attention to the trust of the site. So this is the site. As Leonard is saying, a really nice looking site. I agree. Victoria is awesome. um, let's just have a look. Wow, that looks so cool, Victoria. Awesome. So let me just go on through this one. So goal is basically claim your free lead generating website today. You type in your details and then free access. And then she is continuing free access, free access. She is just sharing her link. So the only thing I didn't understand is why is she asking for email and a name, and over here you can just continue without typing in your name and your email. I didn't know why she did that. I would have just put a pop-up when you click on the free access. I would have put a pop-up with the same exact things like here. So claim your free lead generating website today, and then a form so that she can actually have them automatically inside her own integration, like an email service. But you can go around this one. You don't have to, it seems like it, on this website. So this is the only thing I didn't understand. There's a couple of calls to action, and there's actually two. You can click the free access button, which leads you immediately to the deal. But the first call to action that is visible for everybody is to actually get your details inside. So this is something that I didn't understand why that was done like that. But if Victoria tested it and if it is working, I don't have anything against that. So the goal is very clear, just to actually get that sign up, get that deal, get people transferred over to the GrooveFunnels and GroovePages websites so that they sign up for a free account. Trust factor. So this website is massively focused on trust. Very nicely designed, very nicely organized. There's a lot of spacing between elements and containers and between blocks as well. I really like this arrow pointing to the button. And then the testimonials are making this site fly. Like and there's an image of the founder as well, but this one stands out a lot. And it's like people's reviews, like, look, this and this and this is why I chose GrooveFunnels and things like this. I believe they are a bit too quick. So in case you want to read through the change my life, giving me hope as a marketer to be part of such an amazing movement. It's my home, my squad, and my sales platform. In case you're reading very quickly, then you can read it. But in case there's a lot of text, then you have no chance of reading the whole thing. But the site is very well nice, very well done. Trust factor 10, definitely. Design is very nice. She chose very strong colors for call to action. I would think that this form would not need to be here. You can leave the green. This looks great, but maybe just put on a headline there something like this: the free way to build your online platform and sell digital products, or something like that. And then each of these buttons to lead to a pop-up where you're actually asking the same call to action to type in your details and type in your basically type in your name and email, and then go to the offer itself. Yes, so the design is very nicely done. I would rank it with 10 as well. Brandability. So these niche sites are brandable as long as the people want to continue doing this. People don't want to continue promoting the same platform again and with blogs and videos and things like this, and I understand that. This site itself, it looks like a very powerful lead generation, or not lead, but an affiliate landing page, an affiliate promotional page for this offer. And if she decides not to go with more detail, that is completely fine. In case she wants, she can add on things like, for example, Carrie Lee's side. She's branded now as a groove coach. You can see Carrie Lee over here. So Carrie Lee, she is actually getting into this business, and she's promoting groove hardcore, and she is calling herself the groove coach. Kathy is also, she has a group on this one called Groove Nation. She is creating products on groove and basically just getting all in. Martin is also all into this software. I'm not quite sure about them. I know about Robert is in there. Leo is promoting as well. Ilya is also very strongly um, into this platform. But in case Victoria doesn't want to go in hardcore as the other users, she doesn't have to. She can still be having this site, and then this is why I'm having difficulty with the brandability. So I will just leave it out. Sum up actions to take. So as I mentioned, try to take this away, this form, because it looks immediately like a lot of things you're asking from people. You didn't even tell them anything else except claim your free lead generation website today, and immediately you're asking for the name and email. Give them a button, which is a simple button, not immediately asking all these details, and then give it a very, very powerful headline. How to, or not how to, or would you like to get your website and funnels and your products sold online, start without any payments whatsoever? Then click here for more info, and then you can just get the button in there. trans- uh, Once they fill out their details, they can transfer over, or they can continue and reading the site what they can get. So this is my advice. Everything else is great. I don't have anything else to say. Maybe to add on some affiliate. So there is a disclaimer over here, but maybe you need in case you want to promote. In case you want to promote with paid advertisement, maybe you would need to have some kind of a legal pages on there. So this could be also done in the footer. Let me just have a look. What is this? This is captcha, I believe, that is on the site. This is actually quite cool. I didn't see this one. It shows up only over here. I don't know why. So only after this part it shows up. So I don't know how this is done or why it is done, but yeah, it's cool to have. So that is it with Victoria's site. So I'm very happy with her work. Victoria Blunt, very nice job. Colin Miles. Hello, new site for understanding your three secret documents of business. Okay, loads of bonus with the training. Enjoy. Thank you. Um, okay, so before I go into it, actually, I will just read a couple of comments. Um, Robin is immediately talking. Let me just. Keisha is saying, "Well done, Victoria. Is it possible to put a color overlay on the vector image to bring them in line with brand colors? Worst case, make them black and white to match Phil Same's black and white images. Send them to me, and I can experiment with the images if you want." Um, what do you mean vector images? Is it possible to put color overlay on vector images to bring them in line with your brand colors? Um, you mean these ones? Hmm. Yeah, so actually you're correct. The colors of this one are pink, and it goes well with Groove and Groove sites and Groove branding. However, when you have green and this kind of red and yellow, it is. Yeah, I didn't even look at that one because I'm so used to these illustrations so far. Um, yeah, so these vector illustrations, they are a bit out from the brand image, but anyway, you still did a very good job. Um, Looks amazing, Victoria. Mobile view of Victoria, please. Okay, let's just have a look. Very good to have reminded me. So this is mobile device. Let me just make it a bit longer. Okay, so on mobile, the pop-up is still loading, and I would not want it on my mobile, because now when you're watching it, for example, you have so big device. Let's say that this is your, maybe a bit taller, but let's just say that this is our device. You're scrolling through and it is almost half of the page is covered by this pop-up. So maybe the pop-up should be deactivated on a mobile device. But let's just go through free access. It looks great. This is fine. This is fine. It looks actually very nice on the mobile as well. Very big, nice buttons on the mobile. This arrow would need to be probably hidden on a mobile or made smaller so that it looks better. The reviews are great. What else? Okay, so there's these Q&A sections. These are nice as well. Mike is looking good on here, and then everything else is fine. Let's just increase it to a tablet view here. So this tablet view, the horizontal tablet view, has the biggest issues most of the time, because it needs to be smaller than the desktop, but it still needs to display things as a desktop. So this is also a tricky one. So mobile and this one are the trickiest I found. Okay. Well, it looks quite good. There's a bit of too much spacing over here, but that's not a big deal. Everything else is nice. So yeah, and the laptop view will be very similar to the desktop view. It looks great. So all in all, Victoria, very good job. Awesome job. Really nice looking site. Hello, David. Hello, Lena. Good. So let's just go on with the next one. As we said, this is from Colin Miles, and Colin has a video sales letter over here. Let's just have a look. Okay, so he has a video which is quite small. Let me try to zoom in. So this is my screen on 150% zoom, and the video is still very small. The thing is that he put some subtitles on the video, but it is barely visible. So the first thing I would recommend is to, instead of these huge headlines, make the video bigger so that people can see. Oh, I like this one. So that the video is coming into the first place. Okay. Let's just see what he is doing. Attention, all thought experts. The accounting translator reveals 3 secret documents all entrepreneurs need to know. So it is very hard to read the headline. It is on multiple different levels, on multiple different fonts. So this is one font, this is another font, and this is a third font. I don't know why this was done, but just decide on your font and go with that one for the whole headline. It is also very, very long. So on the page, it is hard to read it, and half of the page, even when I zoomed in, is basically your headline. I believe the biggest part of your page needs to be the video itself, because you probably explain everything there is to know inside the video itself. Okay, I will not go through the video, but in this training, I'm going to take you uh, take take you a journey of discovery and understanding, and by the end of, you will feel that you can finally look at this financial statement of your business and actual see them as having worth and not simply pieces of paper. Okay, so I believe there is a couple of problems with actual see them as having. So there is a couple of um, letters missing, but that is not a problem. Small introduction from Collins as your instructor. Okay, that's fine. So maybe this is not a sales letter as I'm thinking. Maybe he's just introducing himself. So if this is the case, then maybe you don't want this in the first part. In case this is a sales video that goes through everything that the people can do, do it as the first thing that the people see. In case this is just an introduction of yourself, like, hi, um I'm Colin. Sorry. Hi, I'm Colin. It even says it here. Come on, David. Um, I'm Colin, and this is what I am doing, and this is me, and this is that, and then you can also put it here below. This is not doesn't have to be in the first part of the video. Um, in this training, I will reveal the 3 secret documents, spot the key numbers that are damaging your profit, understand the key terms that will allow you to scale and grow, know the risk, know the right questions to ask your CPA so you take back control. Okay. I am not very happy with these desktop mockups over here. Just leave it as an image without the computer, without the monitor itself. Start your training now. Okay, so this is a button. It needs to be centered. Um okay, I am not very happy with this color over here. I believe you wanted to do a full with black color. For that one you would need to choose this background and then make it black. um okay, there's a countdown timer. Okay, there is the bonuses you're giving away. That is fine. And there's another. Okay, so there's an upsell as well immediately on the same page. um I don't know if this is something that I would suggest. You have a very good video though. However, if this is an upsell, put it on a separate page. I'm not quite sure if this is something you wanted to put on a separate page or leave it like that. But in case you are thinking about doing it on a separate page, that would be the way to go. And maybe make your this one a bit more readable, and then this aka is black. um yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one. This is something strange for me to see an upsell as well on the video. The first part is fine. It needs to be worked on though. So what I suggest, Miles, is to find a site to model. You have all the knowledge, all the information that you already typed out. Just find the layout that would work for this. In case you're doing a video, then do a video sales letter over here. Then you can leave this one. This looks fine. This you would need to separate with a different color. You need to separate out the different parts of your page, because here there's a cover image, and then it goes to black and it never comes back. There is a bit of color that it looks like it is wrongly put on here, but it's too black and it is not separated enough. Try to play with different colors, with different sections. As you saw, I reviewed Victoria's site previously, and also Barry's site. They did a very good job with separating the content in blocks. Let me just go back and then show you what I mean. This is one block. This is another block. Then you can see here, this is immediately a third block, because different content, different layout is shown up there. Then this is another block, and then this is another block, and this is another block, because a different layout of the content. So, and then again a different block and a different block, so you can see which blocks are here. Here's Barry's page, one block, another block, another block. So when you are scanning the page, you are looking for different parts. This is like sections of the book when you're reading book, and then you go by chapters. So this is one of the chapters of the book. This is another chapter of the book. Here is another chapter of the book, and then another one and another one. So it is easier to follow. When your site is all in black, it is really hard to know what is the what chapter. So try to find a layout that works better, because this one you have all the text written out that you probably will need to have, but just the layout and playing with colors. Decide your brand colors. I can see you have black and white, but then there is red, there is this blue, then there is this kind of purple for the background, then there is red. Yeah, so decide, and there is green over here. So I don't know, just decide on your colors, say these are my brand colors, and then go pam 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 pam. Maybe have a look at Barry's side. He is doing something quite similar to what you're doing, but you can just follow, for example, this one when he is talking about his product, then another product, then another product. You can maybe follow this layout. It would be much better than just having what you are, everything in black. So the goal of the site, it is to get people to sign up to something. However, I'm missing the call to action. The first call to action is over here, a white button that doesn't even look like a button. I would just think that this is just a highlight, that there is just a highlight on this text over here, but it needs to be a color. Like, look at you probably saw Victoria's site. She made sure that everybody knows that this is a button. And look at this one. Bam, it has a shadow, it is visible, it cannot be missed, and bam, this is my button. um, this is also a button, as I see, but it is not as visible as it could be. And also, you need to make sure that on the first section there is a call to action. Click here and get instant access or something like that. Let's just have a look what happens when we click on the button. Okay, masterclass training groovesell.com. Okay, so it goes to the checkout. It's $27. One-time payment. It's 60-minute training. Masterclass 3 secrets. Okay, good. Um, Maybe this image needs to be changed because nothing can be seen. And then your favicon, and also I don't even know if you have a logo, but you may think about just an icon for just this crown, in case this is your logo. Just put a crown inside the middle of it, and also over here, so that it is better visible. Good. So the trust factor is okay. I would rate it with three max 4, because Colin is showing up on the video and he's talking about his product. You can immediately see that he is somebody that you can trust him. You can learn from him, and he all in all seems like a nice guy. However, the site is not made the way that you would think a professional company invested money and time into creating this one. So you would need to probably look into different layouts so that it follows kind of some principles. You have all the content, just put them in a different layout and it will be much better. So for the trust, I would rate it with, yeah, let's do 4, because he's appearing on two videos. Eldon says, too much of a mishmash layout, too many fonts. It should be 2 pages for sure. No color palette unity. I agree. Um, Dwight saying, once you go black. Yeah, I don't know if I thought it like that, but I believe I said it. Once you go black, you never go back, because it is actually keeping black until the end, except over here. So maybe you would need to change up the colors of the different sections. For example, this is a block. Maybe this can be black, but for example, this one, change it to a different color. And then maybe for this one, where you have the actual call to action button, make the button stand out like 100%, that this cannot be mistaken for anything else. The next one, design. I think I just went through the design because of the layout and the colors, so I would just rate it, at this point I would rate it with 2. This is not a low score because I hate it and this sucks. It's just because there's more to do, to actually be better, to be to look like a professionally designed site from a high-end company. And the first 2 sites that were done, they had a very high design score because they were following some principles. I believe when you actually put this layout concept, following this layout into action, you will have very high scores for the design, because you have all the you have the videos, you have the content, you already have the everything you want to have on your websites. You just need to put them in a different layout. Brandability, this could be big because this, you are actually training people on a specific niche, on a specific topic. You can be an expert in this field in case you want to do maybe webinars and seminars and what do they call these um, summits. You can do these summits as well. So you create a summit and you are the actual expert, and you invite other expert and you interview them, and then people can join in and learn more. And then you can write blogs, you can do YouTube, you can do a lot of different stuff inside your niche. You can be a very popular person in this niche that you are actually in right now. So the brandability, I see it as a high score. I see it as a number 10. To sum up actions to take: follow a layout, find the site that you want to model, follow their layout, and then decide either you want the video to be selling for you and then everything else just as a secondary, or you wanted the text to be selling for you and the videos to be secondary. So you cannot have both. And then absolutely make sure that your buttons are 100% visible and just like popping out immediately when somebody loads your site. Give them a call to action and give them a button to click on immediately when they open the site. Yeah, the rest is okay. Just find a site to model. That's basically. And then if you want to have an upsell, just put it on a different page. In case you need some help with that, I have a video on that topic. It is on YouTube. It's funnel. I will just type in upsell GroovePages. Creating a funnel with an upsell and a downsell using GrooveSell and GroovePages. I will click on this one and I will share it out inside the Facebook community and also on Facebook. Because in case you want to create something like that with an upsell, you probably want to learn how to do that. And inside this video, I really went into depth of explaining how you can do it. And it doesn't have to be a GroovePages site. With this video, you can learn how to do it with other builders as well. Great. So that was Colin's site. Let's just go on with the next one. Good. Abhishek Dani, homesarathi.in. This one has a page because it is not protected for some reason. I do see that this has a lock and it says connection secure, so I'm not quite sure why it comes back as a not protected. But I believe the www, I don't even know what I think. I don't know why it says up as a non-protected, but I understand the risks and I want to continue. Okay, so okay, so there is a button over here that is not clickable. The home is clickable and the services. But immediately when I click on it, then it pops down and it doesn't do much. Over here, nothing is clickable. Let's just click on services. Okay, so here is a page 2, website under construction. That is fine. Become a partner. Okay, so this is the same page. Find a trader, same page. These are all loading in a separate. I don't know why that is done like that, but okay. So my honest opinion, this site should not go live. I don't want to lie to anybody, and let's just see, Abhishek, I don't want to hurt your feelings and don't take it personally, but you absolutely need to follow some structure. There is no structure to this website, and in case you look at any other, what is this, home and repair website, let's just Google it, home and repair website. Mr. Handyman, let's just have a look at this one. Family Handyman. I don't know if these are sites or these are like but yeah, for example, this one, no, it is not a good template. Let's just look at this. Home and repair website template. Responsive home repairs website. House repairs website. Okay. So this is the first thing I would do. I would just research what the sites doing this job look like. For example, let's just go into this first one because it just showed up first. I'll just close this. This is another marketplace for templates. Let's just go and have a look at how it looks like. Okay, immediately you have this sense of trust and professionalism. There's a logo up here with a nice menu with a emergency call 24/7 button with a phone number. There is testimonial showing up. There is different services. Okay, so this animations are not important. Just look at the static page without me hovering over anything. This can be done. This can be done if it is electrical. We do it. Yeah, it just it just doesn't have a chance to do well, in my opinion. In case you leave it here, in case you continue developing this site as it is, I would just even if you just choose a template on GrooveFunnels, let's just go and choose a template over here. Um, let's just go with a new site. We have templates for construction, and that is over here, construction industry templates. Let's just preview it. Go with this one. Like, look at this one. It is very nicely done. We have a logo here up here. Get a quote. When somebody clicks this one, there could be a pop-up. Contact us button immediately on the first part of the site. There is two calls to action which are actually the same. Contact us and get a quote. Then you can start talking about the company and the services, and like, you have the template. I'm not quite sure if I believe you are on the free account over here, but it doesn't matter. Just open this one in the preview and try to replicate it for yourself. Okay, so this is a text, and so this is a header or a title, and this is a description. Then there are one container, two container, three containers. So you put this one in the container, and then again a headline and the description, and then another number, and then the headline and description. So you just replicate everything that is over here in case you don't want to actually pay for the upgrade or use this template. Try to replicate it yourself. All my videos where I do a build, I never use templates except when I need to save time and I'm showing GrooveCell, for example. Then I'm using a template. Otherwise, I'm showing you how to create custom made sites, and you can follow any of my live builds to create something like that. But I'm not very happy with this site, and I'm not going to be reviewing it using this one because it wouldn't be fair. It would get low scores, and I think you can do better. I believe this is not something that you should be continuing on, but I believe find a site, try to recreate it inside GroovePages, try to make it your own, and then you will have better success with that one. Okay, so this is not something you should take to heart. This is something you should take to mind, that okay, this would not do well, but the other one would, so work on the other one. Okay, um, this is just my opinion, and I believe a lot of people in the community would agree with me, because after the sites we reviewed previously, this would just okay. Next one, Tran. Okay, this site I actually love. This is a Vietnamese site, but we have the technology, so it doesn't matter on what language it is. We can just view it wherever. Okay, so if you don't know this trick, trick in case you are using Chrome, you can right click on any foreign site and translate to English. Now Google Translate is built into Chrome, and it immediately translates the whole site. So next level of coaching, how to have at least 1 to 3 paying coaches in the next 8 weeks and coach clients deeply, changing their lives in many respects. Sometimes the translation is just all jumbled up, but we can get the gist of it. So 8 weeks, August 4th till September 22nd, Tuesday evening, I want to join. Okay, what happens if I click I want to join? Okay, so this is another site. I know this is the same site. It just scrolled down. Okay, so let's just review it. Translate to English. Perfect. Welcome, dear coaches. Da 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 da. Perfect. Who is this program suitable for? What will you learn? Packages, present, coach, testimonials, language, content. You know what I did when I came to this site? I actually had to check if this is a GroovePages site using the inspect. When you go right click inspect, you can see sometimes they have these GP component. So this is GroovePages component, GP component ID, GP component, and things like this. A GP style, GP components. This is how I actually know that this is a GroovePages, because other sites they have, for example, if it's created in WordPress, they would have Elementor or WordPress or some other component there, and not from GP. So this site is looking awesome, and I'm very happy with this one. And I'm happy that even though GroovePages and GrooveFunnels is only in one language, people can actually use it for their own, for multiple different purposes, for multiple different languages actually. So this is a Vietnamese site, but we can actually see what is happening. So let's just go and review it. So the goal of it is immediately build a coach and trainer career in 8 weeks. Okay, I want to join. Bam, like this one. And then the design of the site is very simple but very professional. Look at this one. One block, a bit of text on here. Another block, image and some text with a button. Then another block which is following text, another paragraph of text, then another block over here, who is this program suitable for, then another block over here, then another block, and then another block, and then another block. So it is very easy to follow the layout of the site, and it is looking like reading a book. um just imagine when you see a full stop, like a full width section, that you're turning the page. So you're reading this page, you're reading it, and then you turn the page, then the next one, then you read this, and then the next page, then you're reading the page, and then the next page, and things like it. This is how a site should look like. So this is a very good example. So the trust immediately is high. 10. Design is awesome. He's following a couple of different um, principles. So using 2 or max 3 colors. So he has this kind of green, which he has also on his buttons. He has a highlight of yellow, but I wouldn't mention the yellow. He is using this blue, so green and blue, and then white, black, and gray, which is fine. And then highlight yellow, which is not a color of the design, but it is a color of highlight. So I'm fine with that. So 2 colors, gray, white, and black. Bam. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. He has his brand colors. He has his brand fonts. As you can see, the fonts are repeating. So this font is the same as this one. This font is the same as this one. So very well done. Let me just see. Tran Tian Kong. I believe I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, but sorry about that in advance. Very, very good job. Design 10, trust factor 10, brandability 10. I believe you can actually, as I was telling Colin previously, if this is something that your niche is, you can create a personal brand about it. You can create a summit about it. You can create interviews, podcasts, blogs, YouTube videos, um, training courses. You can create, I believe this is a seminar, what he is selling. So yes. However, the only thing I didn't understand is how to register, transfer money to an account number. I'm not quite sure if this is, I mean, he is asking for 25 million VND. I don't know how much that is in dollars. Okay, so this is approximately $1,000, $1,080. But I don't. You can do it this way as well. I believe if something wants to sign up, there would be a better solution to offer an email sign up form than to immediately ask them to do one time payment of $1,000 to your account. I don't know if you are already an authority in Vietnam Coaching Institute. I believe you are, and people know you, know, like, and trust you, so they could do it. But in case you're somebody that is starting out, and everybody that is watching this video, I wouldn't suggest you to do this route. I would suggest either to go the route of the secure payment checkout form from GrooveCell or other payment providers, payment gateways, or just an email subscription form like I'm interested, and then you send them your details to transfer the money, and you actually have some kind of communication with them. But this is, if this is working, I have nothing else to say about that. So brandability is high. Sum up actions to take just to have a look, maybe in case you can get the people to sign up so that you have their contact details, and then you can communicate with them, and you can actually automate the process of sending out your bank details so they can pay the money. This way you get to hold their, or get to create a list. And yeah, basically that is the only thing I would need to suggest. Everything else is looking great, very simple and very straightforward. um okay. Perfect. I just looked into the, I'm not quite sure who this is. Thanks for the suggestion. I'm very new at and nothing knowledge about website making, but with your suggestion and training, we'll restructure it. Thanks, man. So I believe this is for the previous website review that I did. I am not saying that this is bad and you should stop and never do websites again. I'm just saying you should have a structured website that is following some principles. And if you look at these websites that I just reviewed, I gave them tens. Basically, Barry's site, Victoria's site, Tran's site, also, like, these are teners, like really really nice websites or landing pages. But yes, I am happy with this one. Let's just go on. Anjali Yuri, elite deals. Okay, give me just 1 second. I need to just, okay, so this is a review site that is actually a bit too dark. Um, and I believe it needs a bit of more work. Oh, okay. So, okay, this is strange. So, Anjali Yuri, okay. So, your header is not visible at all. It is very, very dark. um, the video is on point, and it is great to have something like that. Stop paying monthly charges, get your lifetime free account, click here to upgrade to lifetime. Okay. There is shortened links, that's fine. The site was built with Groove funnels. This is, I believe, okay, so this is not a free account. He actually has um, a paid account, I believe, because this was done, either he did it himself or this is a free account. I'm not quite sure. However, this site has things that I don't clearly understand. There should be something over here, because as if you see my mouse cursor, there is some kind of button or a video or something like this. So when I click in this white space, it actually transfers us over to his link. And then over here as well, it starts here. I don't know what they're supposed to be here. Let me just allow. So I turned off my ad blocker. It still doesn't show up. Okay, so this was, I don't know what is happening on this site, and I wouldn't trust the site like this one. Absolutely not. Um, Goal of the site is to actually have somebody click on this one, but it's too dark. It is too shady, and I wouldn't trust a site like this. It is nothing against the person created the site, but it needs to be more clear what it is about. Like when you're doing promotion for other software, you need to follow rules, you need to follow some layout. I believe what he is doing is he's putting all this information, and he wants to give all this information out and help out and things like this. But this is a very, I would say, spammy way of creating a site. It looks like it was created very quickly, even though it doesn't have to be, even though it can be that the person put in a lot of time into this. However, I would never click on a button on a site like this. Maybe watch a couple of videos, but he even took took the videos and downloaded the videos, and actually um, this is not allowed to do. You're not allowed to download these videos. Okay, this one is not downloaded. Okay, these ones are not. This one is from Groove Digital. Let me just see this video. I'm not sure if this is allowed to be downloaded. I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't have anything to good to say. The trust factor of this site is very low. I would give it score of 1 or 2. It's very dark. It's very I'm lost for words. I don't know. The trust factor is, let's just say, 2. Design, there is no design. It's like blocks on top of each other with, there is some styling, and I see the styling. So this one, there is some spacing between things, and it is a nice fade effect and the hover effect, and there is some styling over here. But the whole layout of the site of the landing page is just too shady and too spammy, in my opinion. So this is something that needs to be worked on. I don't know how to improve this site. I would just say find a site that works, find a site that promotes Groove, and try to follow those kinds of layout rules. Brandability, as with every other affiliate, it can be as big as you want it to be, um, but actions to take, like press delete on this site, start a new one, and follow another site that works, follow something that works. I don't think this will be working, and try to stay away from a lot of black colors like that. um, Christine is saying David lost for words. Yeah, it's not a lot that I'm lost in words, but this site is not. Mm, needs to be worked on. It can be so much better. Yeah, so I will just say sum up actions to take. Just start from scratch. Find a site that works. Find any sales funnel that you like, and create a sales page. But it is not your product, it is our product. It's Groove as the product. Basically, an affiliate site is a sales page. It is any sales page that you see on any sales funnel, any sales landing page that you see will work. Just follow the structures. So yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, Ilya, here we go. Monique asking, is it still possible to post my link for a review, David? Yes, please post them here um, in the live stream session, and basically post your link here where we are doing the live stream, either on YouTube or um, I'm just sorry, I'm just reading the comments, or here on Facebook. So there is a question, sir. Can you offer free books for funnel building? Absolutely, we have created a couple of book landing pages. There's also templates that you can use, and I also created a couple myself in live builds. And there we go, Ilya. I followed David's training. My sales page is looking awesome. So this is Ilya's site, and then he created a site for a Bulgarian client, I believe. Oh, not inspect, but translate to English. So let's see what Ilya wrote in. Mehana Painters, complex activities reservation services. I think complex. I think he's talking about the restaurant itself. Okay, so this is a restaurant site. Specialties of the tavern. Evening menus, lorem ipsum text. Okay, he is actually creating the design, and then he will give the layout for the restaurant, I believe, so they can fill out the rest. This is looking good. Very nice croissants. Food name only $17. That's an expensive croissant, Ilya. Okay, here there's a bit too much brown. Good, and then this is not visible. So the text over here. Okay, so this I believe is a carousel element. Carousels are having difficulties at this point. You would probably want to just use a testimonial section from the pre-made um, pre-made wireframe blocks or the normal design blocks, and then use that one instead until the carousel element comes back live. This one is fine. More about us. Okay, Tavern Moller Light Bansko. Working time, that's fine. And then here is Mollerite Hotel Restaurant. Okay, great. I really like to see these maps on the site, on the website. It looks so cool. And then here is a nice footer. I'm not quite sure if you need this footer in case you already have this one. I believe this is a 3-column layout. Maybe you can put here just the um, Facebook social media icons, and below the logo itself you just pop in this text, and then you don't have to have the lower footer. But good, let's just have a look at the buttons and what it actually does. So when you go to reservation, okay, so there is a form, there is Google form, forms for reservations. Okay, so this is an embedded form. There is some text over here that cannot be read. So maybe, Ilya, if you want, you can just create this is a block which has a background image, but create a white block which will hold the form itself. Just make it in the middle over here, and then it will be easier to work with. And I don't know why is it so pushed together. Is this something that Google Forms does or not? But try to put it in a white container inside the middle of the page. It will be looking better. So complex. Okay, so I believe he is talking about the restaurant itself when he's saying complex. But okay, boutique complex Molorite Hotel. Okay, good. Reservation, contact us. Let's just see the contact us page. Okay, so this is the form itself. Activities, let's just see the activities page. Okay, good. Ooh, this is a bit too much. Maybe do a color overlay on this one. Good. So let me just go and start the review. So Ilya, I will tell you my honest opinions, and I don't want to lie and to anybody. I believe the sites are too busy. So over here, finally some and then when you come to these white parts, this is where you can breathe in, but the rest of the pages have constant parallax effects, and I believe you need to have more of a parallax than a blank, than a parallax and a blank. So there is some kind of a changing of, like, it is, for example, on the activities page, I believe this here was like parallax, 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 parallax. Oh, finally a map with some fun colors. So my opinion, parallax is great, and I see you are using it a lot, but try to do some different things with it. um, Try to do static pages which has components of parallax, but not everything. It is looking too crowded when you use it, and then every picture has its own colors and shades and different types of things, so you cannot follow branded colors. I can see here you have, this is the color for your button, but this is the color of your background. But there's too much happening with these parallax effects, in my opinion. Try to do a bit of white space for some text, and then a parallax image just to show off something, or a call to action. But when you have so much parallax effect, it is just looking too crowded. Um, so the goal of the site is to get to the reservation button, which is immediately visible inside the heading of it. Um, let's just click on the index page. So this is the home page. It has on multiple places, it has call to action buttons, and I'm very happy with that. The trust factor of this site, if I go to a restaurant site, I'm not looking for any kind of special, do I trust it, do I not trust it. I'm looking for what will I eat. And if this is actually advertised on a onto Google Map, if somebody clicks on a, so you can click on a directions or a website or a telephone number, if somebody clicks on this website, it will not have issues. It will be delivering the information it needs to deliver, the phone number, the menu, the activities, and everything. However, I believe it could be done more simpler, um, and it will have a better display if you do it, if you simplify it. So all these parallax effects, oh look, this is an image that this is not a parallax, so there is one. It has a lot of things going. There's another one, here we go. So this is another image that doesn't have a parallax. It is too complex, it is too crowded in my opinion. So the design, so the trust factor of this site, it doesn't matter if it is appearing on Google Maps, people will find it and will click on it and will find what to eat and will see the telephone number and will click on it. The design, however, itself, I would rank it as 4. You have very good blocks and everything, but it is too crowded, too many images, too many colors and overlays, and it is just covering the main parts of the content, which is what's the food, like, what's the venue like, what's the user experience there, maybe put in some reviews or something like that, and not focus so much on the background images of this one. Maybe do a gallery, maybe do somewhere here, I'm not sure if there is, do a gallery page or a review page or something like that. I see you were using my the knowledge with a small 250 by 250 image, and then you put it on repeat. However, it's too busy. Just do something like this with a gallery, on a blank background. As well, I would say you are following a layout from a website, but find a website and then find a website template and just follow it. Like, they have images here, I will put my images here. They have contact forms here, I will put my contact forms here. Very simple. And I believe instead of Google form, you can also create a form. Where is it? A form using Zapier. So now you have all this information. I cannot translate so basically, I believe this is for how many people, then you can put in here the number. For what date, then you can choose the date. Then what time, then you can do the time. And then I don't know what is asking over here, but yeah, I cannot translate it from here. But you can do these forms on GroovePages. You can design them and style them as you want, and then automate them using Zapier. It will be looking much better, and then this information can be delivered into the email address immediately from the restaurant owner. I believe that would be looking much better than actually having this type of a Google form. Gallery is a good suggestion, says Eldon. Such a great idea. Great idea. Find a website you like, then emulate it. Absolutely. Linda, this is how I do all my sites. So in case you see me designing any site for a client or actually teaching in a training, the first thing I do is find something that I like, find something that works. It's not always that I'm looking for templates. I'm looking for live sites on Google as well, because if they're ranking, that means the people are looking for them, clicking on them, and is just working, and why not model something that works? So this is what I would suggest for you to, Ilya. Just try to simplify this parallax effect. So design, I think I said 4, and I'm staying with my decision. Brandability, the websites for restaurants are not extremely brandable. In case they have multiple locations or something like that, in case they have a hotel and a restaurant, this can be done differently, but you cannot create now wow or something like that from a restaurant. Sum up actions to take: find a site that works, model it, get rid of so many parallax effect. I believe you like it, but just one or two, three max on a page are more than enough. um, Not a whole page. Yeah, so that's my opinion, Ilya. um, yeah. Let's just go on. There is 2 more comments. Let's just see. Linda pasted her site in. Let's just have a look. Okay, so this is giving us here we go. Linda M. West. Why the Year of Fears? Okay, the Year of Fears bestseller on Amazon. Okay, get the book. She has an image with a Mr. Les Brown. That's fine. That's great. Perfect. Very simple. Very on point. And Les Brown endorses it, so this must be interesting. So let's just give it a go and then sign up. I'm not quite sure if this is already live and it is working, but let me just have a look what we get to. Subscribed. Okay, perfect. So we are actually transferred over to the book itself, which is a 95-page book. Linda, very good job. Great. Woman Action Takers. You also promote your own link, and it is clickable from here, redirecting you to womanactiontakers.com. And here we go. This is a Divi site for your group, for your company. Very good job. I really like it. I like the delivery of a Google Drive file because they can download it from there and they can see it as well. So the goal of the site is to actually get the sign up and download the free book today. It even says it there, so there's not a lot of thinking involved in there. Trust factor, 1 to 10, I would rank it with 8, and this is because it is, I don't know, I just don't feel that it is too personalized, I don't think that this is like a business that has its own logo, it has its own um fonts and colors and things like this. Have a look at this one. When we go to GrooveFunnels, I am not sure, Linda, if you are a platinum or a free member, but when we go and choose templates, there's this feminine business, sorry, landing page. You can just have the upper part, just the landing page with the form, or you can have a full page that is built out with brand colors, with brand. It's following the guidelines of this one. Maybe you can have this, for example, take this template, take the first part until here, delete everything else, okay, and just work with this. Change over your images, change over your texts, bam. This site was created by professional designers, and they're award-winning designers, and you cannot get better design from this one. And it is also mobile responsive immediately, so you don't have to think about anything else. It is ready to go. So what I suggest, you did a nice site, and that is fine. You can have this text, just pop it into that template, and then you're good to go. If your book is purple like this, maybe you want to follow this purple kind of design on your pages, but just where you see, for example, if this button will be purple, then this button needs to be purple, and this button needs to be also purple, and then try to follow it. If, for example, here you put some kind of a um I don't know, this grayish color, then you can also put this grayish color over here, and then on different places where this color appears. So if you change a color, change it on all the places where this exact same color is showing up in the template. So yeah, I believe with something like this, you would have better success than with your custom page. You don't have to do a lot. You transfer over the form integration to that template over here, and transfer over the text, the images, bam, you're finished. Um, that's my opinion. It looks great. It looks good. It could look better if you follow some type of different guidelines and layouts. I believe this could work amazingly for what you needed. So this is about the trust factor design. I would rank it as, I believe I said it already. Um, so if you design it using this one, it will be 10, absolutely. If I scored this one in the design, I don't know, I would say 8, but it could be better. It needs some work. Brandability, this could be brandable. I can see that you have your own brand already. um I believe you already have something working for you. I saw your website and things like this. So I don't know how far you want to take it, but you can be absolutely an expert in your field in case you continue with that. Sum up actions to take. Yeah, just have a look at this template or any other template or just any other design. For example, we have a couple more for um, downloading these types of things like PDFs. Mm, maybe this could work. Womanpreneur business template. um, this could also work. It has more things going on, but you don't have to use the whole thing. You can just pick and choose. I want the form, I will take the form. I need this subscription form, I will take this. Change my image, change my fonts, change my colors, bam, you're good. So find something like this one from these, and on Friday there's more coming, so you'll be able to choose in case you don't want to start from scratch. You can also design yours, but then I would suggest you follow guidelines. Yeah, that is it about this site. Let me just see. I believe we are finished with this. Let's just go into the live stream comments over here. I am just here we go. So I just needed to come into the comment section of the live stream. Let me just look at the sites that I may have missed. There's Monique's website. She has a site that is looking like that. Funnel Studio. Perfect. Let's translate it. Okay. Great. I just had to stop the live stream playing on my side there. The only software you need to run your online business. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Are you done with sticking together systems? Takes a lot of time. This often results in a lot of frustration. It slows down a website. The cost can add up quickly. Very good. Gratis. Okay. What is in the free version of GrooveFunnels? I really like the how you explain it. GroovePages, GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, unlimited this, one-click upsells, upsells, downsells, and order bumps. Um, create a free account. I really like how you laid it up nicely over here. Pay attention. And then here's Monique with my Q Web Studio, create website, WordPress website for mainly coaches and therapists. Is super nice. Da-da-da. If you really want to use website for full online business, then with WordPress you need quite a few plugins and other software to make the processes and customers experience run smoothly. For a while now, I have been looking for a solution that contains as much software as possible in one package. Perfect. I like this text. I like that you have shown your face and you have your signature as well, and you're talking about your actual experience, and this is very important. I haven't seen this on a lot of sites, but it is important to show yourself and say, okay, look, this is my experience, this is why I changed, this is what I think about it, and here is why I recommend it. So this is very nice. The site is done very simply. There's no complexity into it. Just zoom in. So 150%. um this is the site. Immediately the goal is to click on this one, and it transfers the people over to the GroovePages affiliate link. And so that is the goal. The trust factor from 1 till 10, let me just have a look one more time. The trust factor over here is like, is missing some kind of visual, some kind of people, some kind of faces at the beginning, and at the end where you show up. This is the one that actually boosts up the authority and the trust of the site. So somewhere around here, pop in some reviews, as you saw, as for example, Victoria did an awesome job with reviews. And that small part of the page, if you pop it in, it will be like bam, it's like the trust is going up through the roof. um, I would rank it 6 at this point. It looks great, but it could be better. The trust, you need to work on it. The design is great. The design is following, okay, like I was mentioning, like when you are reading a book and then you're putting the pages, then you're actually moving from one page to another. So this is one page, then you turn the page, then you turn the page, then you turn the page, and it has a flow, and it is easily readable. So that is very nice. So the design, I would rank it as I would actually rank it as 10. It is nicely designed. It follows principles of colors and fonts. You have green, so this green and shades of it. You have this pink, and this is a pink similar to the one in the Groove. And maybe this is different than the other pink, but that doesn't matter. You have the yellow highlight, and everything is great. So basically green, pink, and then gray, black and white with a yellow highlight. So I believe you are following the same structures for the design, and it looks great. And this is why I gave the number 10. Brandability. The brandability, I believe you have your own funnel studio, and I believe you can do a lot. You can also create tutorials. You can rank with your funnel studio in Google on how to do this, how to do that in GroovePages. You can also go the route of, I believe you have an agency already, so you can also create blocks, maybe sell products of blocks, or sell templates, or sell things like this. So this could be big. If you want to focus on GroovePages, I believe you have a very good chance to become a leader in Netherlands for everything at Groove Funnels and GroovePages. So I just believe you need to work on it. There's another person who's called Ron, who is very frequently on our webinars and trainings. He's also from Netherlands, and he is also building out his funnel and a website agency using Groove Funnels. So you could maybe be competitors. So you just need to get cranking and do it quicker to take that marketplace over from him. Or in case, Ron, you are watching, you need to get cranking to take the marketplace and the customers from Monique. This is a competition, and then the best website, the best business wins. This is how it works. Brandability, some actions to take. Let me just have a look one more time. The actions, I just suggest you put in some more faces over here. I really miss to see some kind of people. There's a lot of screens and a lot of technology over here, but the people are the ones that will be using it. Put in the testimonials, and that will make things better. So that was Monique's site. There we go. Good job though. Okay. Let me just go and see if So I believe Claudia also knows about Ron. Ron is also doing Dutch funnels, me too. And then Monique. Ah, Ron. Awesome. Um, great. Let me just have a look just quickly in case you guys I missed your website and you posted it in the comments. Please just repost it so that I don't have to scroll all the way up. Um, it doesn't even allow me to scroll all the way up. I can see the comments all until 35 minutes ago, and I believe I'm doing this for an hour and 40 minutes now. So if I missed your site and you posted it in there, please repost it for me so I can see it and I can comment on it. Um, there was a site from Amazon Marketplace, right? Affiliate Marketing Solutions.club. That is a long thing to type out. Right. Affiliate marketing. So, oh, thank God, I don't need to type it out. Okay. Good. So I believe this person was already uh on my review session. Okay, so this is a pop-up form with a MailChimp integration. That's fine. Um, but I don't think anything was changed over here. Maybe the products list. The products list is undefined. So as I suggested, guys, when you have this type of error, undefined, it is happening most of the time because a silly mistake when you rename a page that you were not on. It is getting a fix very soon, but this is the reason. You just need to go back to a funnel. For example, let me just show you. When you are working, for example, on a web page, you click over here in the upper right hand side corner, um, once it loads, of course, and you go back to revisions. You choose one of the revisions that you are happy with. Just have a look at the eye and go back and revert to that version. So, for example, I am happy with this one and I click use this version. So now the builder will be reverting, and now I have this version. So I can just quickly publish it, and then it will be looking nice and it will not give me this undefined error. So this is what is happening on his site, and I don't see anything over here that has changed from previously when I reviewed it. So I will probably just skip it over because I suggested him last time to follow a site and to have some layout and some structure in his website. But I cannot see that this was changed. So I will just skip over that one. I believe in abundance, plenty of room for us, Claudia Rose. Maybe there is some kind of partnership here, just maybe. Okay, perfect. So digitalpioneering.com. Okay, let's have a look. Digitalpioneering.com. Are you a digital pioneer? Are you ready to launch your business in the digital market? Do you have a product or service? Maybe you want to do a challenge. Welcome to Digital Pioneering. We are building a platform where we can serve the world together. Email, full name. I want this. Okay. There's a bit of trouble with the navigation. I see. Um, I like the logo. The logo is amazing. Digital Pioneering. Very good job on the logo. Claudia Rosenberg, Luke, and Joseph. Okay. I like the faces. I like to see people on images. Join our free community of digital pioneers. Great. Here is some testimonials. Maybe you want to add on some images as well. But all in all, it looks great. However, I like the background. It matches with your logo, and this is great. You need to remove this guy and maybe put in yourself or somebody from your company or something like that. This guy is on one of our templates and it will be overused. So in case you want to be a professional company, you probably need to do some custom. For example, this is a simple landing page. This guy will be showing up all around the web. And also this lady and all these images that you see, this guy is already already everywhere on the internet. So remove every image that you can think of from the template and really make them custom. It is not very hard to cut out an image like this. There are some tools that can help you that are online. You can just cut out any person that you see with a bright background or a green screen or a blue screen or anything. You can just simply cut him out, put a shadow around him inside any photo editing software, and then you actually have a great site. The form, it looks great. However, I believe it could be looking better if it's just the the two lines, like the form fields and then the button. This gray spacing around it, it is just, so everything is nice and blue and professional, and then there is this gray space over here with the white form field. So maybe this could be improved a bit, but definitely move the guy away. Like, he will be everywhere online, and if you want to have a digitalpioneering.com site, you don't want him. I believe this is still being worked on. I'm just telling my opinion. um, this is too much text for a small button like this one, and then this image is somehow not coming into this layout. So try to see something that others did, like try to model something that Victoria did, or others that were promoting the software. Like, even I don't say steal from Monique, that would be bad, but have a look at what Monique is missing, and try to implement that, or try to take from ideas from other sites that are promoting some other software or any sales page. This one is just strange for me. The image is too small, and the text is too big, the button is too small. So something else would need to come over here. This one I really like the custom cutout images over here for the testimonials. This is unique, and the testimonials are very, very important. If even if it's not testimonials, if it is just team, like your team that are working in here, maybe you can write it out, our team or something like that, so that people can know that these are the people working in there. I like this part. This one is very nicely done. This form is looking good over here. So these are the testimonials over here, but then again, something is missing here, like the all rights reserved, or what do they call it, the legal pages or something like that. Something is missing. Or just put in your social media icons. If this is a landing page, you want to make it as welcoming as possible. If it is going to be used as a funnel, then don't put anything else. But I believe you can copy over these and then pop it over here as well. So the goal of the page is to actually get people to sign up, to fill out their names and emails, and then go over to your affiliate link. And this is very apparent, and there is not much thinking about it. Trust factor, the trust factor of this site is 7 at this point, and this is because it is not, I will say 8, not 7. 8, you have shown your faces, you have images with people on it, and you have testimonials. But I believe it can do a bit more customization. I know that you're working on it. I'm just telling you the exactly now how it looks and how I would rate it. Once it's finished, I believe it can be a tenner, but at this point, I believe this is an 8. Okay. Design needs just a couple of tweaks. Like, for example, this form, it needs to be a bit more professional without this gray box around it. The links over here, this one is fine. The logo I love. This guy needs to go away, and this whole block needs to be redone, revamped. Maybe mention that this is the team, we're here to serve you. That's fine. This is okay. Over here, just put in some images, and redo the footer, or actually put in some text, white text and white social media icons, and then that's it. Then it's much better. Than brandability, I don't know what you are planning to do with digital pioneering, but digital pioneering is an awesome domain that you can use for a lot of things. Digital pioneering can be big, um, can be big in inside the marketing world, in case you're planning to do like website agencies or funnel agencies, or even selling funnels and templates and things like this. This can be big. You probably need to do an SSL certificate through Cloudflare. In case you want, I have a full guide on it on here that you can follow, which is domain GroovePages. You type that in and then you will find it, full guide on getting a domain connected. This is a longer video where I actually showed how I purchased a domain, how I transfer it to Cloudflare, and how I transfer from Cloudflare to GroovePages. And then I have a secured website and a page on inside GroovePages. So this is something that I would suggest you to watch. Somebody gave me um, a thumbs down. That's a bad person. um but yeah, this is something that you would need to do to actually be able to rank on Google. Google doesn't like non-secured sites. It will not be sending people over to Google if it's not secured. But yeah, that is my opinion at this moment. Sum up actions to take: as I mentioned, work on this one, remove this guy, remove the gray background over here. This whole block needs to be redone. Put that this is your team. This one is fine. Over here, just put in images and then just work a bit on your footer. Put in some text like copyright or all rights reserved or something like that. Social media icons, or maybe if you want to be contacted or something like that. But yes, maybe legal pages as well, in case you are promoting it. Maybe you would need legal pages. But that is basically it. I really love your logo and I really love your background image over here, but the rest needs a bit of personalization. So that is it. Let me just have a look if there are any other sites that I have missed. Pum, 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 pum. Pe, pe, pe. I believe I managed to go through all of the sites. I cannot see anything that I've missed so far, even though I'm not able to see all the comments for some reason. When we have over 100 and something comments, then Facebook and StreamYard just don't show it up for me when we are live. But yes, so guys, this is it for our today's GroovePages show and tell. It is a 2-hour video, and I believe I managed to give you a lot of information and a lot of details. So I will try to answer a couple of Q&As, or basically questions. I was under the impression that GroovePages provided an SSL certificate. No, Sandy doesn't. We use Cloudflare for SSL certificates. In case you just transfer over your domain to GroovePages, it is not going to be SSL secured. This is something that you need to do from Cloudflare. And the same thing is for GrooveCart. GrooveCart has embedded Cloudflare in there, and this is why GrooveCart stores are SSL secured. Let me see. Question. Pum, pum, pum. Is it that people were not putting Q in front of their questions, or it? There is one. Leonard, what's a good font for web print? I'm not sure what you are planning to do with web print, but the normal fonts, any font from Google, most of the fonts that we have are looking nice in print as well. These are the most used fonts from Google, so this will be looking great in print as well. I'm not quite sure what do you mean for web print. Web print can mean a lot of things. For example, if I want to print I don't know now, my Facebook, for example, I can click on this one and then I can say print. What font it will be printing on, I'm not sure. It will be probably just taking any font that it can, and then it will print that out. But I don't know if this is the question you are asking me, so um, I'm not quite sure what I should answer to that. Question: is it possible to stream? Okay, so this is about stream quality. Bum, bum, bum. Any other questions? Oh, here we go. John, hi David. If I design my website in English language and then I make all the strategies to get traffic in the Spanish language, will it work, or should I create a site in Spanish also? So let me have a look. So in case you have a site in English, I make all the strategies to get traffic in the Spanish language. So if you were having Spanish speaking people onto your English language, it could work. But I believe in case you're doing your advertisement in Spanish and sending them to an English page, people will be confused. So if you can translate it to Spanish and then use the English page for the English customers, there's no limit. You can promote it to Ireland, UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, America, Canada for your English site, and then for Spanish you can target the Spanish and the Latin countries. There's no stopping you to do that. Okay, so there's a question. How can I embed a YouTube video into the site so it doesn't open up YouTube? How do you mean embed a YouTube video so that it doesn't open up YouTube? When you go in and just use the element of, oh, not this one. And when you just use the element of YouTube inside the builder, it will not open up YouTube. It will just have the video embedded into the page so that when somebody clicks the play button, it will be just starting to play. I don't know if this is what you're asking. So this is my block, and in there I want to use an element, which is a media element and a YouTube video. I just pull that in here. I click over here, and then in the configure I set it up. So the YouTube video ID, as you can see, this is the video ID. When you go to YouTube, and let's just copy over any, for example, this house music, let's just copy over the link address and I paste that in. Okay, so paste everything after the equal sign. So equals and then youtube.com/watch/ da da da. Everything after the equal sign needs to stay. Everything before the equal sign and the equal sign needs to be deleted. Bam, update. There we go. We have this house music embedded into our page. So it is not loading in YouTube. It is just going to be putting in a video from YouTube. So the people, in case they don't click on it, it will not be loading. Once they click on it, then it will be loading. However, you can also set up autoplay so that when somebody loads the page, it immediately starts playing, as you can see over here. So these are the options for you. There will be more options later on over here that you can play with. You can also change different aspect ratio of the videos. I don't think you need to touch, but you can. In case you have different YouTube videos are not all the time in HD. Sometimes they are very square as well. So there you can play with these to not get these black bars on the sides of the videos. But yeah, that is basically how you would do it. Great. So I believe I answered the questions that were here visible for me. In case you had the question and you didn't put the Q in front of it, then this is because you didn't put a Q in front of it. I just scrolled through quickly, answered all the ones that had the Q in front, and then I am happy with my performance today. Thank you very much, guys, for pasting in your links and working on your sites. You have created awesome sites, and I believe this was the first day where I had, I believe, 3 or 4 sites that had a score of 10. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I really don't have anything bad to say about those sites. There were sites that I would see improved, and in case you need improvement tips or in case you need help on how to improve it, message me anytime. I can assist you with that. However, please work on those sites. You need to work on those sites so that you improve, so that your sites improve, and so that your business can do better. um, there were people that were so close to having sites awesomely made, like for example Colin and Ilya. Their sites just need a little bit of attention, and then management, and then styling, and then it will be much better. But I believe they're on the very good way to actually have a sites ranked in the numbers 9 and 10 very soon. So that is it for me. Thank you very much, guys, for posting your links. I hope to see you again on the next show and tell next Wednesday. And then, yeah, see you tomorrow, hopefully on the live stream. It will be again at the same time. Tomorrow we will have a Lemonade Q&A session, basically a session where I answer the questions from the users. So if you have any questions, if you are struggling with something, how to build it, or something else in regards to GrooveFunnels, please jump in there and then ask on the live stream. I can demonstrate it and I can answer it immediately. So in case maybe you have asked something from the support staff and you're waiting for an answer for them, I can maybe get an answer to you even quicker. So yeah, jump on the live Q&A session tomorrow. We are starting at 6 p.m. Central European time. I am in Croatia, so this is in Europe, Central Europe, 6 p.m. And in America, in Eastern Standard Time, it will be 12 p.m. as every other day. So one more time, thank you very much, guys. Hope to see you tomorrow, and then see you in the Facebook group. Bye bye.